This is the future.
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Green here, and welcome to another video. The last contract stories are back, and we're going to take a look at a few fights. For the first one, we will start with 5 seconds in advance because I reinstalled my emulator and just figured out that I need to do the keybinds again. And you can see them on the screen, they will not be for next fights. I managed to put them back on while fighting. If you guys don't know how to play Injustice Mobile on PC, you can just search that on YouTube and you'll find my guide with the keybinds included. We're going to first use the Camouflage Sacrament team. This is the account without a Raven and without Prometheum artifacts. The only Prometheum artifact that we have is gonna be the one that we get for free, the Godkiller. That's gonna be equipped on Shazam for the passive stats, and we're going to have all blades on Camouflage Sacrament and the Father Box on Dr. Fate in order to do the infinite combo. Shazam getting tagged in there, Camouflage Sacrament back in there, and it's gonna be a special 2. Had a little bit of a lag there, and his super move is available, so we're going to tag Shazam in to tank that. He's gonna die. I think he had the Armor Pierce active while he did that, I don't know. Too lazy to go back and check, but yeah, he does quite some decent amount of damage on that super move. Another special 3 in there, a 25 mil percentage damage, and keep that in mind because you can kind of see how much of the damage that will end up dealing is percentage damage and how much of it is the actual damage that Camouflage Sacrament did. And boy, this dude's damage cap is quite low, if I might say so myself. Like, overall, everybody's praising DEATHSTROKE for being a very easy boss to beat, and he is a very easy boss to beat, and I think he's the easiest if you think about it. Because like Darkseid takes more damage because he's not immune to crits, but at the same time he is harder to fight against. So yeah, I think we got lucky on that 2.7 mil crit on that special 3. But yeah, this dude is the easiest boss to fight, but he has such a low max damage cap. Like, bro, we should have dealt so... That special 3 damage was so damn restricted on King. A special 3 in there, re-engage that combo. Dr. Fate back in there. King back in there. At this point, it was a little bit of a mistake because I should have transitioned into 2 special 3s per tagging. But I think we're going to do that from this tagging on. By the way, the next fights are also going to have in-game sound. Sorry for not having any in the first fight. A special 3 in there. Re-engage the combo. Dr. Fate back in there. King back in. Straight into a special 3, re-engage the combo. When we don't do 2 special 3s, we need to tag out as soon as possible to keep up the old blades for the ones that are gonna follow. Special 3 in there, doing some combo, and we're going to end it with a special 1. And yeah, that's about it for the Camouflage Sacrament fight. And as you can see, I mean, it's progress. A little bit of a slow progress. I think the ratio to that in terms of how much damage he dealt himself and how much was percentage damage from the special 3 was something like 60 to 70% of the damage he did in total. It was the percentage damage on the special 2, and the rest was what he did. And the ratio is mainly because of no crits. If we would have been able to crit, we would have had a far better ratio in terms of the damage that we did other than the percentage. Super move in there with Harley. She took some damage. I tagged her out because I feared that she might get close to dying if she got hit by the last part of that special 1. And we're not gonna tag her back in. We could have tagged her once back in to keep up the old blade stacks, but I'm just gonna sit there until I have a stun available on Predator Batman. Re-engage the combo. Predator Batman back in there into another special 2. Harley getting back in there. We're going to have all blades on Harley. We're going to have a region matrix on Predator Batman so that he can revive after getting killed by the super move, and EPI is gonna have the Godkiller at level 1 to give us some passive stats. And boy, I'm missing just somewhere around 500k, not 500k, 500 materials to get that Godkiller to level 2, and that's quite sad because we're so close to get some more additional passive damage, but it's okay, we're gonna get another one and we're gonna run double Godkiller and all blades on the damage there, and that will significantly boost our damage, and we're going to soon upgrade one of the Godkillers, so that'll be amazing stuff for this account. Retro Batman back in there, another special 2, And yeah, I don't know exactly how his hazards work, but they seem to move around the map, because right now, as you can see, there's no hazard beneath us, but soon enough, there we go, it appeared again. Hazard is back beneath us, and I mean, Harley will not do well in terms of surviving, because obviously she takes more damage. She took more damage from the All Blades, to be honest, than she would take from the Hazard. But my boy Brother Batman is not that tanky, and he seems to not really get damaged at all by the Hazard. And I think the Hazard, as far as I remember, was meant to be something that will also reduce your crit resistance or something and make Deathstroke deal more damage with his special attacks to you. But joke's on them, because most of the teams in the game are going to be played in a way that my boy Deathstroke is gonna be locked into an infinite combo and unable to do anything to us. So yeah, the Hazards is one of the... This Hazard specifically is one of the more manageable Hazards in Just 2 Mobile. It really doesn't bother me. And I think to an extent, when you're using some things, you might need a strong tank, because he's gonna deal some decent damage with his specials, but in terms of surviving the Hazard, I don't think it will be a scenario where you have to use Elbow or something like that. Another special 2 in there, Harley back in there, and that's gonna be her last tag, and so we're going to try and make it count, do a special 3, and now we're going to do a jump attack. There we go, that was it for Harley Quinn team. And I mean, it was a decent performance. Again, no crit, really hurts us. Now we're going to go with the Batman Ninja team in there, and I don't know why she backed off into ranged attack over there at the start. I was literally just pressing attack and swipe right, but that's one of the errors where the emulator gets a misinput. Okay, so we failed the combo interruption over there, and then I remembered, oh, to combo interrupt this dude, you need to wait a bit, because he's kind of slow. I don't know why he's kind of slow on the attack. Like, when the player does the attack, this dude, Deathstroke, when you're playing as Deathstroke, you got quite fast openers, and that makes him very good at combo interruption, but for some reason when you're playing against Deathstroke AI, he will take a little bit of time to start attacking you, and that's why you have to kind of adjust the beginning of your combo interruption, because if you don't, then you will let go of blocking too soon, and he will get to hitting you. That's very weird, because my man Deathstroke, when you're playing him, that's one of the only good things about his fighting mechanics, the fact that he has a very, very fast opener, but that doesn't seem to transition into reality when it comes to facing Deathstroke AIs, so you need to adjust a little bit in terms of that. And I'm not expecting much damage in terms of the Batman Ninja team, because we do still have the lethal attack damage, thankfully, because if there's no lethal attack damage, then the Batman Ninja team is kind of useless. It gets to the level of Swamp Thing and Atlantean Armor Aquaman in terms of damage. We do have lethal, but still no crits, so that's gonna matter a lot. And at the same time, we have the GODKILLER equipped on Catwoman. It's gonna be just level 1 GODKILLER, and it's still gonna be a decent thing for her, but as I said, the attack stealing passive of the GODKILLER doesn't seem to be pulling too much damage for you, and while we get 4 additional K attack from that compared to like using it against Scarecrow in late rates or using Claws of Force, the damage is gonna be similar to that scenario, because yet again, no access to crit. I mean, he's not crit immune as far as I remember, and you're still going to be able to crit him from time to time, but that's not gonna be happening crazy often. Combo interrupting there again. Combo interrupting again. By the way, lads, a lot of you have asked me in the comments why no stream yesterday. I was busy, okay, but we'll definitely have a stream today. We're going to try some stuff on the R account, because we still haven't played the pips on that one, and that's the more interesting one, because it's got Raven on it, and Black Manta and all that good stuff. Combo interrupting again. Combo interrupting again into another special 3. Again, you want to do it after 2 full combos, helps your lethal stacking, helps your damage on the special 3. Yeah, it's close to the end of this video, so yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. Please do like and comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed it, because it helps a ton in terms of the YouTube algorithm. And yeah, as I said, the damage on this team will not be amazing, but it will be something. It's progress, okay? It's progress towards killing him, and it's all I'm asking for. But yeah, goodbye.
This is the future.